Welcome to the pits. This is where we're going to show you, just me. I'm going to show you the new additions to Bathurst die-cast racing. So let me get this silly phone thing into position. That looks like about right. If I do this and press the lock thing, hey Big Kev, press the lock thing on your screen. It'll stop it being stupid. So, first of all, just so you know, these are the containers that I use to store the vehicles in, and we'll show you some customs, just some paintwork to differentiate. And according to YouTube, you're supposed to show the most exciting things till last, so that's what we'll do. So what we've got here is the boats. You've seen this before. So what I've done is, because I can only find yellow ones, I've painted one to a bright orange, and we've got a black one. Should probably put these back a bit. Stay. See, I did the wheels as well, a bit orange. A black one. And I did this one gold, and it looked too much like the orange and the yellow, so I made it a two-tone. So we might call him Two-Face. Those go well, and you'll see them in an upcoming race. So we'll get rid of those. And I also did another one. It goes okay, but it came on this rig. Now unfortunately this rig doesn't work as well because it's very low to the ground, but the boat that came on the back of it was that I stuck to the bottom of another vehicle. It goes alright. It's not too bad. But what are you going to do? It looks alright. I tried to make this one too. But no matter what I did, this thing just did not work. It's a Shark car with an engine, with exhaust, with everything. I tried to make he's even got a surfboard on his tail, and it just didn't seem to want to work. But it looks pretty cool. Alright, what else did I do? Get him out the way. And by the way, it's worth sticking around for the end because there's some serious cars coming out. I think I found the second Holey Grail. This little fella here, which is a Nissan, doesn't say, but it's a Nissan, it's an old Skyline. But I did the front on this. Is it working out? I painted the front up, put some blinkers on him, painted his intercooler, put some tail lights and blinkers on the rear. He's quite nice, and for some reason I bought a second one. I actually travel quite well, so I decided just to put a silver stripe down him. So hopefully it'll run good as well, just to differentiate between the two. I had this Nissan Silvia, and I put some blinkers on him. I really hope this is not blurry. Put some blinkers on him and painted his light silver. He already had fairly good detail on the back. Painted his exhaust silver, and then I've got a standard one of these, which is the 280 Fair Lady. Nissan 280. And I decided to change it up a bit at the front. Put some headlights on him, and then put some tail lights on as well, just to add my own personal touch to it. And then of course there's Godzilla. I showed you the 5-pack of this. I put some headlights on him. What was it? Crap on the front there. I put some headlights on him. Stay. And no details on the rear. It's very bright coming through there. Put some tail lights, blinkers and brake lights, and put where the number plate goes, which just added a little dimension to it. So that's the, excuse my sniffing. Oh, that's the Nissans there. I'll put them back in order. And we shall move on to the next ones. Now I got given this by a bloke, and there's a couple other cars which he gave me as well. This was in the packet. Ferrari F40. 1986 this was from, brand new in the packet, but it kind of runs like a dog, so I'm going to have to do a wheel swap on him. But a pretty good looking car, but those wheels are just not only ugly, but it runs horrible. This one here I haven't finished yet. This is a 1969 from Lesney. I've still got to put him together, but he's got weights underneath, and I've changed his wheels, but I've got to polish this up a bit more. I've painted him black. He was purple, the original colour. So once he's ready to go and in shape, he'll be on the track at some stage. Pretty cool car. I'll add some more colours and stuff to him, but he needs a polish. And this one, which is all complete and ready to go, this is a VP Commodore, given to me by the same bloke. Thank you, Bruce. It's a little bit rough, but change the wheels out, add the colour of the door handles and the lights at the front, painted in black. He's all weighted up. Genuine lights at the rear, blinker, brake and reverse lights. But that goes pretty well. We might run him down the track before we go. But it's a fine looking vehicle. That's a custom. And then the Tirana, I've done the wheel swap on him. Added the weight in. Painted his exhaust. There's an overspray on the... There's white on there. That needs to be touched up again. Touched it and held it too many times on the rear vision mirrors. But the famous Tirana. The first of the Holy Grails. Now, this is the second of the Holy Grails. Well, okay, we'll go this one first. This is an LJ Tirana GTR XU1. It's got Mark Scaife written on the side, number 2, which was Mark Scaife's number. They do have rubber wheels. I haven't tested them yet, they're still in the packet. But I picked him up for 29 bucks. It's Australian, so it's about $3 US. Just joking. But that is one of my favourites. That's the second favourite to this one. And then the creme de la creme, the Holden dealer team, Brock Shivers Tirana. Now, I picked this one up for $29. Sorry, that was $29. This was $25 because the case was cracked. It's not only cracked there, it's cracked on top, and I don't care about cracks. But that there is an absolute beast on the track. 6-cylinder, 186, maybe a 202. Triple Webers, and it destroyed the V8s at Bathurst. the Ford V8s. So, while we're here, let me grab these other containers out the way. I do have about 25 of these containers full of cars. That's why the qualifying takes so long. Let's unwind him. But this little beast, that is some cool detail. Exhaust through the guts there. It is rubber wheels. I can't imagine it's going to go down too well around the track, but we will find out. If not, we'll change. We'll slick it up. But those two there, first and second favourite vehicles. Alright, let's pull this one out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with me with my professional YouTube channel. This comes with the list at the bottom of all the vehicles they have. You might want to see this. BA Falcons, Utes, the LR34 SLR 5000, well, it says 500, it should be 5000 because that's the 5 litre. But there's their other ones. They don't make them anymore. Got that one. It's raced already. That would be very sweet to get. That's a really nice vehicle. Didn't do too well. They actually had about, I don't know, about 700 or 800 of white ones left behind, and no one wanted to buy them, so they stuck 2 blue stripes down them and sold them as Cobras. And it went quite well for Ford. For you! Oh. And then, now this here is from the Modern Masters. It was Mark Scaife, who's a legend in V8 supercars as well. Let's unscrew him. But that, as my kids would yell out, Spotto for a yellow one. But great detail. Really nice. It's probably a shame I have to pull it apart and put new wheels on it, but that's the way it goes. Well, it's not a shame because you're going to see it race, which is more fun. Alright, let's disconnect this phone from here. I don't expect too much from them, but let's throw the 2 Tiranas up on the mountain.
And now for a taste of things to come.
We'll throw them in behind each other because I've only got one hand. And yeah, that's what I expected with rubber wheels. I don't like running up here. Go, Mark! Yeah. So, definitely does need some work, but these are absolute beasts. So I'll pop them aside. And then we'll grab the Tirana and the Commodore. And we'll throw them. Let's go.
And now for a taste of things to come.
Oh, the Tirana makes the move on the inside. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. These things are going to run so well. So I've also had my first international entry into the Bathurst Race from RC Recreation. He's going to send his vehicle over. So if anyone wants to send their vehicles in, that's your competition. There may be more, but yeah, we'll see how we go. There is another one, so just hang on a second. So this was the black Commodore before its respray. As you can see, the fading through the bottom section, the dodgy wheels, but do appreciate the gift. And this is the next one, the Ford T-Bird. As you can probably see, the the carpet through there, the respray, and this is what they look like now. So that's the Commodore, which I'm pretty happy with. It goes quite well. So that was the white one with the yellow faded base, and this here is the Ford T-Bird, which are transformed from that blue thing. I put the matching colour wheels to the windscreen, put some tail lights on it, put some headlights on it. So we might just run the Commodore versus the T-Bird. Let me get my hand sorted out here. Such a professional YouTube channel. Alright, so we've got these two lined up. Let's go.
And now for a taste of things to come.
Not bad. Not bad at all. So that is my newest finds. Very happy with the Tiranas, and we'll see how they go. Thanks for watching Bathurst Diecast Racing.